It's your girl Leah, back again with another video. In today's video, as you can see from the title, is me just hanging up some wall art, a wall canvas, using the Command strips. So I recently did a video, not recently, it's been 8 or 9 months now. It's my most popular video on this channel where I hang up my curtains that are in my home using Command strips and Command hooks in conjunction. And I got some questions. Can you show us how you hang up the paintings in your home? Because I mentioned that every single thing in this house is powered by Command strips. Command is what's holding this place together. So I said, yeah, I'll go ahead and do it. Now, in today's video, I'm going to rehang up. I used to have a canvas here, but it is down right now. It's in my dining area, and I wanted to have the solution for people who live in apartments and don't want to use hammer or nails. I have done this in every single place that I have lived in, because not yet have I had the opportunity to buy, but I will someday. I probably might even do this solution when I do buy a home. So 2, this is for people who have a home and they don't even want to do the hammer and nails. They don't even want to waste time with that. You just want to hang up some beautiful wall art. I'm going to show you. It's going to be quick, going to be simple. But again, every single painting that you see hanging in my home is hanging via Command. Even Winnie's little area. Winnie's area is right here. You can't see, it's a little lower, but her name sign is hanging up through Command. So it's not just for wall art. It's things that you want on your wall that you don't want to hammer nails. Today's video, I'm going to show you how I do this. Now, first, you want to start on a clean surface. So you want to make sure that you clean your surface using some alcohol and some wipes. So you want to make sure you're starting on a clean wall, and make sure that you get the highest hold Command strips that you possibly can. This is the highest that they have. It is 16 pounds. It can hold up to 16-pound canvases. Now, going into this, make sure that you know the weight of the canvas you're using before you get into this situation. Now, I have one canvas that is in my bathroom right now that is on a floating shelf because it is heavy. That canvas is like 25 pounds, and I really wanted this canvas so bad, but when I got it and I picked it up, I knew it was going to be too heavy for Command. So right now it's just sitting on a floating shelf that I put in my bathroom that only puts the tiniest of holes in your wall, so it's not that big of a deal. But make sure you go into this knowing that your painting or your canvas is going to have to be under 16. I will link down below every canvas I have in case you guys are interested in any of my canvases, but this kitchen canvas is, I don't know, roughly, it's very light. You can hold it with one hand with no issues, and your girl isn't a gym rat. So if I can hold this up and kind of flip it and do all this, it's a very light canvas. So we're going to put this up on this surface, freshly cleaned. But first, what I'm going to do is apply it to the back of this painting. So this is what the strips look like. They have a sticky side and a Velcro side. So you want to attach both Velcro sides to one another and press them firmly together so that both Velcro is attached to one another. So taking the attached pieces, take off the plastic on one side of the strip and just place that on the canvas edges, on the sides of the canvas. I try to hit the corners, I try to hit the tops. You'll see, I try to hit a lot of places. They give you 12 strips, so I like to use really as many strips as I possibly can for this, as well as I'm making sure not to take off the other side plastic as well. So I'm only taking off the side that's attached to the photo. I'll wait a few moments before taking off the side that's going to attach to the wall.
A few moments later.
So I like to wait about 30 minutes to an hour to even longer if I can before putting the wall art up, just to give the adhesives time to get adjusted to the wall art. I think this is where so many people go wrong. They immediately put it on and then they immediately hang it up, and sometimes they have wall art that falls. I don't, for the most part, just because I think I do this waiting period just again to give the adhesives time to get adjusted to at least being on the wall art before getting adjusted to actually being on the wall itself. Typically when I'm hanging wall art, I have another person who's behind me who can say, hey, that looks crooked, hey, that's a little off. But today I didn't have that. So what I typically do when I'm hanging up wall art alone is I will first place it on the wall and not push it hard. Like I'll kind of put it on the wall, but I won't push it so that it's fully gonna stay in place. I push it just so it'll stay for a moment, so I can take a moment to step back, look and see how it looks, and then I will adjust from there until I get it perfect. And then when I get it perfect, I just push it into the wall. So holding it down, I hold it down for a bunch of minutes. I mean, I think on the wrapper on the container it says 30 seconds or so. I push it down for minutes upon minutes because, again, I'm just being extra careful. I do not want my wall art to fall. So this is the finished look, I guess. This is the finished wall art. This is how it hangs. Now, I did get a comment in my command hooks video. How long does this last? How long before the curtain rod's gonna fall? How long till the canvas art is gonna fall? And I can honestly say I don't know, because I've never had it fall. I've always had to take it down physically on my own. So I honestly can say, I mean, it's the sky's the limit for the lasting power of these things. The ones in my living room, those actually are a little bit weightier. This one's very light. The ones in my beauty room are very light, but my living room wall art is, I'm looking at it right now, so that's why I'm looking. It's right at that cusp of being 16 pounds, and it's never had an issue with falling, never fallen down. It's been perfectly fine. So again, make sure you're in the weight limits, but overall, that has been my hanging up of this wall art. If you want to see more DIY videos, comment down below. Everything I do for you guys is in response to a comment. So I don't know what you guys want to see unless you comment. So comment said things down below. Make sure that you're subscribed to this channel so you don't miss said DIY videos. And make sure that you're following me on Instagram at LeahLaVon89 so you can keep up on my shenanigans in real time. And I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Tell me what you want to know. I go give you all